place. So I'm finna ride tonight. I went from a truth seeker to truth speaker. Truth through the booth, your Bluetooth and your coupe speakers. Yeah. Run up in here, I cut an ear. I'm too Peter. I bucket fear, I chuck a spear like Lou Peter. They love it here, I hate it here. They murder babies and pervert the children and make it here. It's getting crazy, everybody claiming they gangster here. And everybody feel it, but nobody is say it here. This God over money, so I say what I want, dog. Yeah. Your favorite rapper don't need too afraid to be broke, dog. You lose your career pissing in folk off. But you can call black women hoes and kill all the black men that you want, dog. And I don't care if you hate that, I could take that. But stop claiming you real, knowing you hate facts. Sad thing is how fast you could diss a black queen and turn around and walk on eggshells for a drag queen. Bizzle, this what you wanted? I never came for the smoke, but if you gotta go down, then let's get it poppin'. You see, that really ain't what I want. If you gotta go down, then let's get it poppin'. You can't hustle me, dog, I say what I want. If you gotta go down, then let's get it poppin'. I really love peace, but I'm ready for the war. So if you gotta go down, then let's get it poppin'. World full of fake news, nothing real about it. Put their agenda in the middle and just build around it. You don't use your own brain, they gon' flip the whole thing and trick you with a headline and tell you how to feel about it. Call a man a racist, you take what he said racially. Call him homophobic, you take what he said hatefully. They label it hate, you can't even disagree tastefully. To shake the label, you switch sides, it's mind slavery. These people are evil, don't eat what the media feeding you. Deceitful and wicked, they giving you lenses to see it through. Everybody lying, nobody willing to speak the truth like the Lord said it would be. Maybe we'll see him soon. Business. I never came for the smoke, but if you gotta go down, then let's get it poppin'. And see, that really ain't what I want. If you gotta go down, then let's get it poppin'. You can't hustle me, dog, I say what I want.
Yo, what is up, guys? Have you guys missed me on Facebook? Do you miss my thought-provoking post? My controversial thought-provoking post. Do you guys miss it? I won't be on here long. I did fix it. I won't be on here long because I have to go to the doctor. Pretty sure I have a cold, so bear with me if I'm too loud coughing. I will try to mute when feel like I'm about to cough. So I'm going to be reacting to a few different things. I want to react to George Floyd because his case is going on. And Derek Chauvin is not going to get charged with murder. I think everybody knows that, though. At least everybody watching here. You guys know that. He's not going to get charged with murder because he didn't murder George Floyd. Now, this is my opinion. Okay? My opinion. I'm not saying that anybody else has to think the way I do. I'm not saying that I'm 100% right. Okay? But I haven't been wrong about a lot. That's what I will say. I take my time. I look at things and I form an informed, logical assumption because we're speculating. You know, I'm not the medical examiner. I didn't look at George Floyd. I didn't look at his test results. But this is what's been provided to us. And unfortunately, it seems like Mr. Floyd he went ham on the drugs. That's what it looks like. This is everything that was found in his system. Everything that was found in his system. Now combine this with a stressful environment, you know, because you're on all these drugs. There's going to be some agitation. You're first of all, you're messing with your central nervous system, which controls a lot. Okay? And you are giving it all types of foreign drugs that shouldn't be in your body unless you're getting it through a doctor. Okay? He had morphine in his system. And he had fentanyl. Both of these are a downer. Which means it makes you want to go to sleep. If you saw the George Floyd video, I'm not going to show it because I think it's graphic and I think it's disrespectful to keep showing a man's death. But if you saw that video, my guy was hyped up. There's nothing calm about this dude. Nothing calm about him. He was hyped up. Even his ex said he was very strong when he was on drugs. Well, I didn't even know his ex spoke, so thank you for giving that piece of information. But we talked about this on Constant Avengers the other night because it's just ridiculous what's happening. They're trying to railroad this cop into a murder sentence. Now, Derek Chauvin is an absolute piece of crap. Okay, he was an officer that had more than one. What do you call them? Actionary. He had more than one complaint against him. I won't try to be extra and use big words. But he didn't do anything that was not legal. It wasn't. This is something that they practice here at this precinct, which is you're allowed to put your knee in a suspect's back. So what are we charging him with? Are we just wanting to charge him because he's a white man that knelt on a black man's back? Because he wasn't really on his neck. He shifted around several times. But to say that he was directly on his neck, I have to disagree with that. Disciplinary complaints. He had 18. He should not have been on the job. This is first of all, the police department and his supervisor need to be held accountable, as well as Derek Chauvin. But murder is a stretch. Murder is a stretch. I don't see how we instantly go to murder. Hey, listen, I'm warning you right now. If you are watching this, okay, it's a trigger warning. I might say something that you don't agree with, which is fine. Let me know you don't agree in the comment section. We could talk about it. But I honestly don't think he should be charged with murder. Okay, everybody across the board agrees that Derek Chauvin was a piece of shit cop. He's a piece of shit cop. But murder? No. I'm not for railroading innocent people when they didn't kill somebody. I think they're going to go for manslaughter. I can see the prosecutors going for manslaughter, and I hope he has a hell of a defense lawyer. Because if they can, they're about to lock this dude up and throw the key away. Throw it away. Here's also the autopsy report that shows exactly how much he had in his system. Like, man, this is crazy. I don't know how he was still. Look, he smoked some weed. Looks like a bunch of different strands. He had caffeine because supposedly he took some NoDoz. There is meth in his system. Methamphetamine. Meth. So fentanyl, meth, morphine, weed, cannabinoids. What else he got in there? NoDoz. You think the one thing that happened to him that day wasn't going to set him off and kill him? I remember when Officer Tatum, he put out a video and he said people need to stop. George Floyd died of what's called excited delirium. You're so excited, and over time your body just starts to shut down to the point where you eventually pass because you got so many drugs in your system, your body don't know how to handle it. The best thing it knows how to do is shut down. Why are we not talking about this? Why is this not an important piece of the case? The fact that he had, let's count. I'm just going to loop all this as one because it's weed, Delta 9. Corey, I'm going to send you the link, man. Come on here. Corey's got an interesting approach to the Derek Chauvin case. Now, he put me on game because for a while now, I'm like, yeah, he overdosed on fentanyl. He's like, Sunni, fentanyl don't do that to you. And then I had to look more into it, and it's a downer. Just like morphine's a downer, but he had weed, meth, fentanyl. Cannabinoids is another weed. more fentanyl and morphine. He had meth, bro. Meth is an upper. Meth makes you superhuman strong. Combine that with all them other drugs. George Floyd wasn't going to live that day unless he went the fuck home and just sat there. He wasn't going to live that day. Thank you. Both of those can depress your respiratory drive. It slows your breathing down. I remember a few times I had to be in the hospital. They monitor you while they put you on. If you're on a morphine drip, they monitor you. They put all these leads on you to make sure that you're breathing. Sometimes they will also, for me, they put oxygen in there. Let me read some of your comments. Was it not already claimed that they had not charged him with murder? Hence why it took so long to release the charges he was being charged with. They're going to go for murder. Because people honestly had the opinion that George Floyd was murdered. I don't think he was murdered. I think he took a whole bunch of drugs, and he made some bad decisions that day, which contributed to his death. I think it's a combination of a bunch of different things. It's a lot of different things. It's not just Derek Chauvin. I don't know where the hell they're coming up with first-degree murder. That charge, I would love to hear where they got this from. Thank you. I might play that section of the video where he was already agitated. You know what I'm saying? He already had a bunch of stuff going on. So do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit the notification bell. If you have not hit the notification bell, hit it. I can see who's notified of the lives, and only 10% of my audience has a live notification set up. So if you could do me a favor, please hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, hit the like button. Please share this video. And hit the subscription button. Subscribe to my channel so you never miss another video that I do. It doesn't matter if this cop doesn't get a verdict. A certain group thinks he should. It's going to be a repeat of last summer. Yep, I said that. They're going to riot. Oh, we got Corey. What's happening?
What's happening? I'm driving, but I'm good. I had to go to the drugstore real quick. I ain't got my glass. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
I'm just talking about George Floyd. Yesterday we talked about it on Cons Avengers. I got to look at his toxicology. Then I looked at his autopsy. I looked at the two different ones they had. And I don't want to put murder on this dude. I'm not saying he's innocent. He's a piece of shit cop.
Right.
But George Floyd, he had meth and fentanyl.
Okay. I get it.
And morphine.
All right, so let me say, okay, so you are aware, just to start off with, you are aware that it was like it's more than one autopsy report. Mm-hmm. And at least one or two of the reports say that he died from suffocation.
I see that.
Right.
I don't understand how though.
Well, because he had his knee on his neck. You know what I'm saying? And then if you watch the video, just go back and watch the video, and you can see Derek Chauvin with his knee on his neck, right? And he kind of moving around. So when you're moving around, that's to gain a better position. You know what I'm saying? To do what you're doing. So listen, this is what I want to say about this. First of all, I want to make it clear that George Floyd was a piece of shit. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I don't like people like him. I didn't like what he was doing, all that robbing, putting guns on pregnant women. George Floyd was a piece of shit. That's clear. I'm not defending this punk. But this is what I want to say, though. But because he was a piece of shit does not warrant a death sentence. Because he was on drugs does not warrant a death sentence. You know what I'm saying? Now, we always talk about, and well, I'm going to say me. I've talked about a lot about like police brutality and how black people put themselves in position to make these things happen to them, they put themselves in position for that, right? And so they need to stop doing that in order to be better. So we have to use the same thing with the cops. Derek Chauvin put himself in a bad situation. There is no way on God's green earth should you have been sitting there with your knee on that man's neck for 9.5 minutes? My wife and kids gonna get a car. Hope I'm just start talking, but there's no way that he should have had his knee on that man's neck for nine. I'm live, baby, for 9.5 minutes while that man was cuffed and on the ground. He was dead wrong. The bottom line is they could have. Okay, he was already cuffed. You know what I'm saying? So all they had to do is just sit there and watch him. If they didn't want to pick him up because he is a big dude, they could have just waited, you know what I'm saying, until he broke all the way down, wore all the way down, and picked him up and arrested him. There was no reason for him to put his knee on his neck. And no matter how you look at it, he put himself in that situation, and his ass needed to be in trouble for that. That's wrong. And as long as we condone it, because, you know, listen, I'm the same way, right? I'm sick of black people doing this stuff to themselves, put themselves in these positions, in these situations. And that's exactly what George Floyd did. He put himself in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, does it warrant a death sentence? You know what I'm saying? So we got to hold Chauvin accountable, just like we would hold Floyd accountable if he did something stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know everybody, you know what I'm saying, like on the conservative side, they want to say, hey, you know what I'm saying, you know, black people need to stop this, and they do. But at the same time, man, we got to say the same thing for the cops, because we can't keep justifying what a cop did, and he was wrong. He was wrong. And whether we conservative or not, we got to face the facts that man did not have a reason to accept ill will to put his knee on his neck and leave it there for that damn long while he was cuffed and on the ground. That's ridiculous.
I see what you're saying.
And
I get it.
Now let me cover the drug part, right? So the drugs. So I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm real familiar with that fentanyl and all that stuff. I've seen people on that stuff. Listen, trust me when I tell you, you know what fentanyl is used for? The original use is to put elephants to sleep. It's like 1,000 times stronger than heroin. Heroin is a bad boy. I remember when we was younger, we used to go to Chicago, and my cousin stayed on the west side, right? Like dead up in the hood. And, you know, we was kind of green at the time. We walk around and people nodding off sleep. I'm talking about standing up, sleeping, on the stairs, sleeping, all over the place, sleeping. We're like, man, what is that? What they doing? Oh, they on heroin. They called it dog food back then, right? So these cats are sleeping. I mean, dead sleep on heroin. Now we're talking about fentanyl. So you're talking about 1,000 times stronger than heroin, right? Now, so the toxicology reports, I know a lot of people don't understand this, but you can get tested positive for heroin just by being around it. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You can be in a room with cocaine, heroin, and then you can go take a drug test and you'll get tested positive for both of those, right? So I believe he was using heroin. I believe he was using fentanyl. I believe all that. But does that mean that he was high at that time when he died?
I mean, I wasn't there. So I can only say according to his girlfriend, according to the people that were around him, they could tell that he's pretty agitated, and you know when somebody's on something.
Oh yeah,
so
but I don't believe he was on no fentanyl. Now he might have had some fentanyl the day before or something. Listen, I'm telling you right now for a fact, if you just look at it, I'm telling you, if he was high, now I ain't talking about. I'm not saying he didn't use fentanyl. I'm saying if he was high on fentanyl, he would not have been fighting. He'd have been sleeping, nodding off. So, I mean, the bottom line is, and this is how you got to look at it too, Sonny, just keeping it 100, right? If he didn't ever put his knee on his neck, would he still be alive?
I'm going to say I highly doubt it.
Why you think that?
Well, the levels of morphine he had in his system was above the legal amount even a doctor would give, and morphine suppresses your respiratory system. I've been on it. It makes it harder for you to want to breathe. Right.
So it's all kind of drug addicts right now running around popping morphine pills all day long. You know what I'm saying? Using these drugs all day long. That don't mean they die. That's just a recommended dose. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? He had drugs in system. Floyd was garbage. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my words, why? Because I got my kids to curb, but Floyd was garbage. He was a piece of, I get it. I understand that clearly. But to say that he would have died without that knee on his neck, so it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? But and then you can ask yourself this question: why did he put his knee on that man's neck like that and leave it there for 9 minutes? Why did he do that?
He's a jerk.
Right. So he put himself in a position he need to pay the price. Just like when if the police pull me over and I start fighting and then run him over and try to do all that stuff and they shoot me, then I put myself in that position. So hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have no business with his knee on that man's neck. He was dead wrong. And
Uh-oh. He froze. He froze. We'll wait to see if he comes back. I'll take it off the screen. Oh, there he is. Okay.
okay.
You froze.
Oh, I did. Okay, because I pulled in my garage. But yeah, look what kind of situation. I'm trying to park. I got all kind of stuff in my garage. I ain't want to hit nothing. but look at this. Look at the situation he put himself in from being an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say that the small chance that he wouldn't have, that he didn't kill him. He positioned himself. Can you bring my glasses, baby? Bring my glasses back, okay? All right, so I can see. He positioned himself to make it look like he did it. I mean, he did wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna justify it. And believe me, you know this, Sunni. I'm an advocate for telling black people to stop this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Fighting and getting carrying on with the police and all that. But at the same time, I mean, they both was wrong. They both was idiots. They both messed up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Chauvin need to pay the price.
We'll see what happens. I'm trying to prepare the folks. Ain't gonna be no murder charge. They're not gonna charge us with murder.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Thanks, baby. I'm gonna tell you. I get my glass. I can see now. Hold on. Watch this. Bam! So now I can see you. Woo! I can see you a little bit. No, but I haven't been watching the trial. You know what I'm saying? I've not watched not 1 minute of it because I just haven't. I've been busy doing other stuff. But just based off of what I know or what I think I know, I believe that he's going to get charged with murder.
You think so?
Well, 50-50. Let me put it that way, 50-50. Because now I just thought about something too. Because at the end of the day, I think that it's probably a 50-50 chance that he did kill him or not, according to what the law is probably going to say. They're probably going to argue that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if based on what I think I know, I would guess that he gonna get charged with murder. He had no business putting his knee on that man's neck. There was I'm talking about no reason for that shit. And we can't condone that. We cannot condone that. We can't support that shit. We just can't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's leading us to a bad place.
Facts.
Regardless of how much of a piece of shit he was, because he was a piece of shit. I'd be the first to tell you that.
So here's a photo that everybody's talking about. I'm not gonna lie. He moved around. I remember watching the video. Yeah. He moved around. He went from the top of his shoulder blade to here, to the shoulder, to the neck. I'm not gonna play the video because I think it's disrespectful to keep advertising someone's death.
Can you see me?
I can't.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just completely off the screen. That's crazy.
You're frozen now.
Okay, do me a favor. Take me off, and I'm gonna go in the house. I'm finna run in the house and jump on the computer.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I watched the video. Okay. Everybody that watched this video, I know all of you were probably yelling at the screen, telling this man to get off him. There's a reason to do that. I even cried. I watched this and I cried because it just pulls at your heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? It was a really bad situation. Really bad on both ends. I don't think Derek Chauvin is innocent by any means. I don't think I'm not going to say he's not a good person because I don't know him. You know, people go through what they go through. I'm not going to say that George Floyd wasn't a good person because people go through what they go through. But they live lives. And some people live their lives good. Some people live their lives shitty. I think both of them put themselves into shitty positions. George Floyd paid the price with his life. Derek Chauvin, I'm not sure what price he'll be paying. You know, I don't know. I am not a part of the case. Like I said, if I was a part of the jury and I got to see every single piece of evidence, maybe I would say what he deserved. But I have no clue because we're the public judging what happened. And that's dangerous. I don't like to be biased. And in this situation, I think it deserves a real look, a real investigation. I think the political part of it needs to be removed. The race parts needs to be removed. And they should look at it honestly, unbiased. Look at the facts of the case. Can we prove that he went there with the or he had intent to murder him? I don't know how we prove that unless we're making assumptions for Derek Chauvin. That would be us making assumptions for him. Who knows? I'm gonna pull some of your comments up. Let me see. He begged and called for his mom. Yes, he did. Yes, Minnesota is screwed no matter what, because they won't be happy no matter what. Facts. How many cops were there that should have had enough to handle him? You know what? If they're gonna charge Derek Chauvin, what are the other cops getting? Because there was more than one cop on his body that day. Couple that with the fact that you had crazy amounts of morphine in your system at the time. This is what he had in his system at the time. They did all this, the blood test and all that when he got to the hospital. So that's what was in his blood at the time. All those people on his body, and he already has a medication in his system that tells his nervous system, hey, you don't need to breathe like that. All these cops on him. I'm not saying they should be charged with murder, but they all need to be held accountable. All of them. They work together. Yes, they did work together. They bounced together a few times. But, excuse me, sorry. Notice how you said maybe he had an axe to grind. We can't prove that unless Derek Chauvin says so. 4 officers, 3 holding him down, 1 behind a vehicle dealing with the crowd. I could have swore there was 4 people on him. I think there was 5 officers there total and 4 on his body because there was somebody at his feet, somebody near where his butt would be, his back, and at the top is Derek Chauvin. I have to find these photos. I talked about this case a lot when it first happened. A whole lot. But until Corey comes back, I have to get to this next video that I came across today. Actually, somebody tagged me in this. When are we going to stop? When are we going to stop? When are we going to stop doing stupid stuff and blaming our skin color for it, man? Just, oh, Corey's back. Hold on, let me pull him up. Are you ready? I don't want to pull you up just yet. Okay. Boom.
You asked me was I ready because I'm looking a little rough, but that's all right. I've been working all day. You sure you want to come on and look like that? No, dude. You sure?
So I just look. I think Derek Chauvin needs to be charged with something.
Yes, he does.
I'm not willing to throw my hat on murder because we'd have to prove murder. And I don't know what his intentions were when he went there.
Right. Well, okay, but listen, some degree of murder, because it's almost like, okay, so that's like saying, and the law is set up this way. I got drunk and I was being reckless. I never intended to go kill nobody, but I did. Okay, murder. You shouldn't have did it. You know what I'm saying? And I know I keep saying it with Sunni, and I do keep saying it because I think it's very, very, very important that we do not be biased in this situation, because the bottom line is this, and I get it, because, and I'm gonna say this, and black people might get mad at me for saying this. I just got done telling my friend this earlier. I said, man, it comes a point to where you can, we love our people so much, you know what I'm saying? We love black people, love white people, but we love black people because we black, right? We love our people so much that what happens is we get disgusted with each other. We get disgusted because we sick and tired of watching our people go fight with the police and then get shot and then say, oh man, these mothers racist, or blame all these failures, the condition our communities on the white man. I'm sick of it. I'm disgusted with it. But at the same time, that does not alleviate the fact that man put his knee on that man's neck. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have did that, period, point blank. See, listen. All right, so I've been in these streets. I've been in these streets in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? I've been at the bottom of the gutter and I've been at the top of the barrel, right? On both sides of the fence. I'm going to just keep it 100 with you. I done seen people get super duper drunk and high on all kind of drugs all day long and they live. And I'm not saying people don't overdose because they do. You know what I'm saying? But this is not being called overdose, I don't guess, or whatever they want to call it. But the bottom line is before somebody overdose, you know what they do? They shut down. Boom. This dude didn't shut down until they threw him on the ground and put him on his stomach and stretched him out. You know what I'm saying? Put his knee on his neck. If he wouldn't have put his knee on his neck, I'm willing to bet that he would still be living today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, good. But no, question me. Break me down. I want to.
Okay. There were 3 other cops there. They're all on his body in some form or fashion.
Uh-huh.
So these are full-size men. You cannot you can only not put so much pressure on your knee for a minute before your muscles are like, all right, I need to rest. So you put your full weight down. I think they all should be charged with something if that's the case, because they were all on him. Somebody was near his chest, exactly where his lungs would be. That would be compression. And you had somebody near his neck, and then on his neck at some point.
I'm 50-50 on that one, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because, like, okay, so let's just say that was me and you, right? And I got my knee on somebody's neck. Then you the one holding his legs or something. You not necessarily doing nothing wrong. You just trying to keep him still so that he can't, move around and squiggle too much and all that, right? You might not know that I have ill will intentions. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm not saying that. Now, I do think that was wrong though, because had it been me, I'd have been like, Sunni, hey, you need to get your knee off that man's neck. Period. Right. And I would have got up and I'd have ended up losing my job, because like you said, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm a man. I don't like to say I'm kind of soft and stuff like that, because I don't want to be no beta male, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I could not watch that video.
No.
It's
I feel you.
Sick to me. I cannot watch it. I don't want to switch the subject, but another one I can't watch is when the dudes did the border thing and they dropped the babies over the border. Oh man, look, my arms is feeling funny right now. I can't watch that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when I watched that dude put his knee on that man's neck, I could not watch that. Even me saying and knowing, this is after I found out he was a piece of shit. Even though I know he was a piece of shit, and I'm talking about I can't stand people like that. You understand what I'm saying? I still cannot watch that video because he had no right to put his knee on that man's neck. And the problem is we so biased, you know what I'm saying? Because we conservative and we sick and tired and we disgusted with black folk. And that's what I think the problem is. Other than that, Sunni, I'm sorry. I can't. I think he need to be charged with murder.
Look, I respect your opinion, and I get where you're coming from completely. Like, I understand.
Yeah. And if we justify this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Listen, we spend a whole lot of time trying to bring black people's minds out the gutter. You know what I'm saying? And we're on the same team with that. And I'm passionate about that, right? But I also don't want to be responsible for justifying the cops to do this to us either. You understand what I'm saying? So Chauvin need to be stopped. His ass need to go to prison or whatever he got it coming. And as far as the other cops, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It'll take maybe some, depositions and some talking to him to kind of fill out what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry. And listen, and when I talked about it, I'm gonna tell you something. When I talked about this and with my lawyer, I had my lawyer on the live with me, and I told him before we started, I said, listen, I said, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna lose some subscribers behind this conversation. And I said, but you know what? Oh well, because at the end of the day, Corey got to be Corey, and I got to be real. You know what I'm saying? I can't fake the funk. I got to keep it 100, and that's it. And did I lose some subscribers? Hell yeah, I did. But guess what? For those who didn't want to listen to me no more because I feel how I feel and I stand on it, then see you later. Go on about your business. Yeah, bye. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure what you mean by that. This is not a trial. This is simply opinions about the case. I can't put Derek Chauvin in jail, neither can Corey. We can say our thoughts, but that's it.
Yeah, it's not our place to have trial on social media. Well, then I mean, you know what we're talking about. Why are you listening? Excuse me. I'm sorry, Sony. This is your page. I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't. I said, no.
All right. Ding, ding, ding. I want to show you this video because I said I wasn't going to spend too much time. Hold on.
Give me 30 seconds, Sony. Give me 30 seconds, please. 30 seconds.
No problem. I said I wasn't going to spend too much time on George Floyd. People just asked my opinion on what I thought was going to happen. Whatever. Listen, I don't think Derek Chauvin is innocent. I think he needs to be held accountable. I think also it's unfortunate that George Floyd lost his life. Rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family and what they're going through. I hope the people of, is it Minnesota? Don't act a fool. I hope, I can't even say it because I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. Oh, Lord. We'll leave it at this. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Derek Chauvin.
Good luck.
Whatever justice you get, buddy, is what you get.
Yeah.
That's all I got. But I had this disturbing video that someone tagged me in. Thank you for all the dope viewers that tagged me in amazing videos because now I get to react to the nonsense. I saw this video and I wanted to reach through the screen. Okay, I felt like I saw my kid doing something stupid. That's how angry it made me. You know, when you see your child doing something ridiculous and you kind of want to snatch him out their soul, like, what you doing? I saw her. I didn't want to snatch her. I wanted to sucker punch this lady. You need to sit down and think about what you just did. Now, this first degree assault, bro, you need to be charged with something else because she pulled a weapon on a minor and pointed it at him, at his chest. Let me show you this video. It's not the full video, but hold on.
Man, you can tell the way she walks, she thugged out.
She got it. That's a gun in her hand. Look at that.
Dang.
Now, if his mom, listen.
Oh, the gun. I didn't see the gun right there.
Oh, yeah. The gun is right there pointed at his chest. This is a minor. That's why his face is blurred out. This right here, this shit right here is why people like her get jacked up. Number one, you are a wannabe thug because you pulled a gun on a minor with no gun.
And her finger not even on the trigger, though. That's a good thing, though.
She practiced good gun safety. Good on her. But everything else, whatever he might have done, didn't warrant you to pull a gun on him and put it to his chest. Now, why is she not in jail? You pulled a gun on a minor.
And she walked up to him. I could see if he walked up to her. She walked up to him and put that gun. She dead wrong for that. Yeah. See? And listen, no matter how ignorant he was, no matter how much of a piece of a shit he may be, she wrong. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. I saw this video and my blood started boiling. Like, wait a minute. Oh, shit. A second suspect who handed the first suspect a gun. So both of you big burly bitches was there. messing with this dude. Big as hell.
Oh God.
Come on, man.
What was they saying? What happened?
There's no audio because they're
Oh,
still
okay.
putting information out about it. But when I seen this, I was like, hell no.
Oh, they looking for her, huh?
Yes.
Oh, she
Both
going to
of
jail.
y'all.
Oh, she going to jail.
She provoked. She did. Why do people do stuff like that? Like, why?
Ignorance.
Now, if somebody were to pull a gun on her, I bet you she would use the excuse, I'm a woman.
Well,
Why
what
you
they're gonna
messing
say.
with me?
You know what people gonna say, don't you, Suni?
What?
After the real story come out, more than likely the little dude did something or said something, right?
Yeah.
I'd have pulled a gun on his little ass too. I'm sick of these little young punk. See, but listen, you wrong. You broke the law.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You should have called the police, and that's the problem in the Black community is we do not want to call the police.
Yeah.
But then you know what we want to do though? But that if something happen, we want to run around with a t-shirt on.
Yep.
You know.
I'm putting together a show so you guys can know you can get excited for it. But I'm putting together a nice show where I'm gonna have 3 Black successful conservatives come on the show, and we're gonna talk about. I don't know if I want to name it "Escaping Black America" or what I'm gonna name it, but this is the concept of the show. A lot of us leave, and we don't look back, and people don't understand why we don't look back because it's mental slavery. I hope doing this show, people can understand when you hear it from different perspectives why we look at the world the way we do. We cannot constantly blame everything on the fact that we're Black. Like, we just can't. That excuse is old and tired now. Old and tired. We know it's not only the Black community. Do you know why I talk about the Black community so much? Because I know people wonder. You know why? Because when Bob messes up and Bob gets jacked up by the police and they can clearly see Bob was wrong, you know what white folks do? Dang, Bob, you was wrong. White folks don't get on the TV and scream racism. They don't get on the TV and ask for their lives to matter. Latinos don't do it. Okay, Asians didn't start doing it until just now. The only demographic to do that was the Black community. That was it.
Yeah. Did you see that white guy? Dog it, let me get the story right. I know you probably seen it or somebody here have. Anyway, the police ended up killing a child. I can't remember if it was a guy or a girl. And the parent, the daddy, invited the police to the funeral and said, hey, you know what I'm saying? I want you to know I'm not mad at you. You didn't do nothing wrong. You was doing your job. You did what you had to do. Right. And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real maturity. That's real spiritual maturity right there. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You did what you had to do. And that is the bottom line. Sometimes you got to suck it up and accept it, man. Because when we get on TV, oh, them mother, they wrong. They this, that. You encouraging people to keep doing the same thing. And that's why we continue to do this stupid mess. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Well, so I want to have that conversation to where, Black liberals or the pro-Black, the woke folks can understand we are the only demographic to do this. And I challenge anybody watching, show me another demographic that does this. Show me. As I'm not singling out Black folks. It's only Black folks.
Maybe Hispanics.
I ain't never seen a Hispanic go on
well, I ain't gonna say
the news.
Yeah. I said maybe.
Latino lives matter. Where?
Never. All right. You got me. I told you. Look, hey, what I tell you? When you get me, I'm got. You got me.
So that'll be a fun conversation. Look out for that. I'm going to put a lot into it. Like, I'm going to pick 3 important parts of Black history. The main one I'm going to talk about is Jim Crow, because they keep using that in 2021. Oh, this is Jim Crow. Jim Crow is coming back. No, it's not. You need to stop. I'm going to show the real Jim Crow, And I want a liberal, especially a white one, to tell me I'm wrong. Where in America do you see white only?
Huh? What?
Where in America do we have white only spots that black folks can't visit? I know we got black only.
Yeah.
We got them on college campuses. We got them in clubs. You have black owned businesses, restaurants that only accept black people. So where is the racial injustice for white folks? Come on, bro. Yeah, I actually posted that mass shooting that happened. It was in California, which shouldn't be shocking to anybody because shootings happen there 24/7. They just don't report it because the AG said nope. Since 2017, he has not sent in any data as far as gun violence, and they're trying to say that California has dropped in gun violence. You're full of shit. No, it didn't.
Wow.
I will let everybody know when to tune in. It'll probably be when I get out of jail in 7 days.
I was in jail. You in jail.
I'm in Facebook jail.
Oh, okay.
I got 30 days on my other profile and I got 7 on this one. So I've been quiet.
They couldn't even put you on probation or nothing.
Nah, they were like, you're done.
You going to jail.
You're
going
done.
to jail. Yeah. Dang.
I'll let you guys know though. The Dago Club, man.
What was they say? What was your audience saying about me when I talked about Derek? Was they mad at me?
No, there's people that agree with you. Of course, there are people, the viewers that feel the way they feel. Okay, and they're allowed to feel the way they feel. But
absolutely,
this is my thought process. We're adults. It's not high school. I'm not gonna sit. Or I don't understand why people sit and make their snarky comments like, bro, it's social media, it's Facebook, we're watching a show. People are giving their opinions. You're going to hear an opinion you don't like. You're probably going to see a personality you don't like. Do you know how many people don't like me? And you know what I tell them? I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever you want to say in the comment section. I'm still going to come on here and do me. Yeah. So it is what it is. People are going to agree. People are going to disagree. And if they disagree respectfully. Get out of your feelings.
That's right.
There is no reason to be in your feelings on social media. It's social media.
Social. And it's the World Wide Web.
That's it.
Oh,
it's social media.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can. I think I got one more. There was one more video that I was supposed to laugh at. I can't remember what it was now. I think it was Roland Martin. Big roly-poly.
God. You want to talk about Roland? Don't get me started.
Well, I'm going to have King Randall, the dude that owned him on his own show. I'm going to have him on Make America Think Again.
Good.
So I haven't reacted to anything that I'd never react to Roland Martin because he's ridiculous. I take that back. We did it together. The election when he got on there crying.
Oh, yeah. Man, Roland is a piece of shit. That punk. Am I wrong for that?
No, somebody needs to say it.
He's a punk and a piece of shit, and he's one of the worst things to happen to the black community today. I'm telling you right now, because people black folk damn near worship this dude, and they believe everything he say. He is, man. Oh my God, man. When I
Don Lemon.
when I get all this fat off me, I'm gonna call him a fat punk.
Oh, you gonna take the log out your own eye first?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that out.
Shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna say which fat ass.
Michael Bazin. Oh my God, I haven't heard from him since I was in high school. I didn't know he was still moving and grooving. I would say this: Michael Bazin. What is his name? Tom Joyner. The Tom Joyner Show. Steve Harvey. Al Sharpton. Jesse Jackson. Van Jones. They are who Booker T. Washington was talking about. He talked about a certain group of black people that don't want the black community to get well so they can benefit monetarily. Look how much it's worth. How much can you make being a race hustler? We need to do this.
You know, I used to like my boy Steve Martin. Ain't that Steve Harvey? Yeah.
Really?
I
I
used to
can't
like
stand
him.
him. Hey, when he
Yeah.
wrote act like a woman, think like a man, I said, oh hell no.
I never read it.
Hell no.
Act like a woman. What? Hold on.
Act like a woman and think
Think
like a
like a
man.
man. Who was the book to, man?
To women.
Think like a man?
Yes. See?
I didn't, you know what? Sony, I did. Don't tell nobody. We still live. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody didn't catch that. I didn't catch that until you just said it. Act
Yes.
like a woman. Think like a man. Damn, Steve. Damn, Corey. You
Hey,
didn't
look,
catch that?
he was Derek Jackson before Derek Jackson existed. You know who Derek Jackson is, right?
No.
You don't know who Derek, man. Where you been at, Corey?
I told you. I was over there with it, with the one people. You forgot. You think no, hold on, here we go. Yeah, I know who Derek Jackson is. No.
Oh God. So Derek Jackson is a relationship guru. And what he does is he gives Black women, because Black women is his audience, that's his demographic, he gives them the tools to control and manipulate Black men to get what they want out of a relationship rather than what you both want from it.
Oh,
So he got caught. He got caught. He says Black men don't cheat. And this dude got caught cheating. His entire marriage. They're dragging him all over social media. Dragging him.
Oh, and he got caught. Oh, is that the dude his wife was on there with him and all that?
Looking frumpy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't know that cat. I never knew him. Yeah. I was like, who is this dude? Wow.
Oh, the headline about the dog pooping. Oh gosh, people remember that.
Oh man. He took a dump.
And it was headline news. Fox News.
What else they gonna talk
Dog
about?
poops in my house. They ain't got shit else to talk about.
What else they gonna talk about? Nothing. This dude,
unless they gonna hold Joe accountable.
Nope, not gonna happen. Because they the one got Joe up to this mess. Joe don't know what he doing. Listen, that'd be like you get me drunk and then tell me, hey, go fight. I'm gonna go out there and see this. And then the next day you're gonna be like, dude, you was tripping. Like, huh? Joe don't know what he doing. Joe is 24-hour drunk.
For real.
I'm telling you.
Okay. Here's what my next show is going to be about. Honorable mention. Woo! I can't stand them too. I would love to be on The View. You know what? They won't have personalities like me on their show because I ain't a punk. I'm going to come to your studio.
No, I got an idea there, Sony. I got an idea. How about, do they got a YouTube?
I think they do.
How about get all your subscribers, everybody, and to go on YouTube while they live, and everybody say, invite Sony Blanks, and just keep writing it. Invite Sony Blanks. That'll work. That's
Look,
work. Hey,
we're gonna do that.
Pay me later for that. I ain't gonna charge you.
Oh, you got me.
For real, you should.
Here's what I'm gonna be. I want you to do the show with me. It'll be fun. I want to hear your perspective on this.
Which one?
There's a guy named Kevin Samuels. You know him. I sent you the video.
Yeah. You sent me.
Okay.
You turned me out. He off the hook.
So he's public enemy number one for Black folks. Yeah. Or what? For simps. Okay. He's public enemy number one for simps and delusional women. I can't even say just Black women because he got a plethora of women that come on there and they delusional as hell.
And they keep coming.
And they look, why?
I don't know if these are paid actors or what. That's crazy.
Let me play this. I'm going to play a little bit of it, and then I have a doctor's appointment, so we'll have to turn this into another show. But Black women are coming at Kevin Samuels. Well, you're telling women that they don't have a chance after 30 and they got a bunch of kids. He said, well, who gonna want you?
Not me. You know, maybe for the standing stuff. But let me stop.
No, we need more raw men to say the truth.
Okay,
I
here
smash,
it is.
but that's about it.
The standing stuff. After that, I'm out.
Listen to this. I watched this last night. This just came out. She's challenging him on his views and opinions.
Acting as though women don't have accountability
Can
and
y'all hear it?
consequences in the men.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, man. Okay, I'll let you go on for 30 seconds. And you say a man should be celebrated. I don't know why Black women come in and talk about men should be celebrated. You're supposed to celebrate the man. He's not supposed to celebrate you. What other race of women runs around talking about that men need to celebrate them? What are we celebrating?
Well,
Who's on top? Who leads?
well, Kevin. Okay,
Who's on top? Who leads?
I do say that yes, the man leads, but I have to just speak for the men that I know that are happily married. They celebrate their wives. They do.
All right. Okay.
But Kevin, listen,
You can sell. Okay, man. But who? Okay. This notion is toxic to come in. It's toxic to like. Yes, it is, because it keeps women with this overinflated stuff that they need to be celebrated, to where asking women. Yesterday I had a woman on Instagram thinking that being a traditional housewife was tantamount to slavery just because she had to actually cook the damn meal.
I saw that.
So that's a woman that shares your reflection.
How?
She's Black.
Oh, so it's my reflection. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yes. So my notion, the notion, the way so many women talk as though you're some sort of God or deity that's supposed to be celebrated. The way we do it over here is men of value lead. Women of value follow them. You celebrate your man. You praise your man. What y'all do on your side is good for you. Hope it works for you. But more people on this side are winning. More people on that side got opinions and no husbands. Especially no husbands they value.
Boom.
So if you're talking about Russell Wilson, I don't know many men on this side that respect Russell Wilson, not because he married a woman with a child, it's because he's a simp.
Why is he a simp? Why is he
Because that's an entire program. And here's the thing. How about this? Because the men say he is.
Well, okay, as a female, then I want to simp, because if there's a man.
Well, then go ahead. Then you want to have again, and thank you guys. Listen to what she said. She wants to simp. She wants to simp. She wants to simp because a man like Russell Wilson, who put Sierra on a pedestal, pedestalizing a woman is. I said this 3 weeks ago. Show me a culture or a race of competitive people where the women were pedestalized above the men, and show me a competitive civilization. You don't. Men's purpose needs to be pedestalized.
Yo, he breaks it all the way down to where he does like you. Yo, he boxes them in.
Damn, he worse than me. I'm nice. Ain't I nice? I'm nice, right? Right, Sue?
Yes, you're nice.
Yeah,
I think you're too nice, honestly.
Yeah. No, he ain't nice. He just, man. Damn.
It's true though. Isn't
what?
that crazy?
That's it. I'm motivated now. I'm finna be like Kevin. I wish a mother would.
I laughed when she said, "Well, I want to simp." Then I'm like, oh, "What?"
Wow. But you know what, Suni? She's serious. She really
is.
mean that. Yeah, she really mean that.
I don't. Here's my question. You're a guy.
Mhm.
Why do women want weak men?
Because they are taught to be in control. You know what I'm saying? They are taught that, especially so wait a minute. You got to remember I wish I'm 100 like Kevin now. You said it wrong. You asked me the wrong question. You meant to say, why do Black women?
Okay. Why do Black women want a weak man?
Because Black women are brought up by their single mothers. They single weak mothers, right? To think that Black men are a piece of shit and they worthless and all this and that, and they just don't respect them.
Facts.
Period. I'm gonna tell you something, and again, people can get mad, but Corey is Corey, and that's all I can do. I made my mind up a long time ago. I ain't doing it. That's why I got me a Hispanic woman. I mean, wife. Had plenty of Black women, the standing stuff, but when it's time to get married and settle down, you want you a woman that respect her man and respect a man as a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not your piece of shit. And I'm not finna be fighting with you. I'm not finna have the police called on me and none of that. I'm not dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and there are some good black women out there, but shit, they gone.
Mhm.
I was out there acting a fool when they was getting married, so I missed them. I missed that boat.
Where they
Didn't know,
go?
hey, did no real woman want me?
Hey, at least you're real with it. You ain't lying to
Yeah,
yourself.
did no real woman want me? Shit, you run around here in these streets, kicking it, doing all this and all that. A real woman wouldn't even. I say, hey, what's up? Excuse me. You know. So the good ones was gone. You know.
Hey,
So
I agree with you.
yeah.
I came up in it like I've had firsthand experience. My entire family on my mom's side of the family is headed by black women. Every single household. I don't
Damn.
think I've ever seen a really strong male presence growing up.
Yeah. Man,
Never seen it.
you know what? You know, out of my family, I got two uncles. 1, 2, 3. But you know what? For the most part, only one of my uncles, my Uncle Euless, and I say his name, Uncle Euless, he the only one that fooled with me like that and taught me and you know was really there for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The other ones, they didn't, you know, they was like standoffs. They don't really fool with me. You know what I'm saying? Or us. And you know, and I can't really blame them because you know what I'm saying, we was like running the streets and doing a lot of mess. You know, they didn't want that stuff at their house, you know. So
Right.
but you know, my Uncle Euless, he took us for who we were, and he was always there for us. And he was, you know, he was the best. He was a good example, and that was all I had. But most of our families are ran and headed by single women,
Yeah.
and these same women, they want to call my wife stupid and she dumb because she, you know, cook and take care of me, and you know now she work, right? And I, you know, he's sitting on his ass doing podcasts while she's going to work. Yeah, that's right.
Talking. Just talking.
Yeah,
That's what they
but guess
do.
what?
Gossip.
But she got a husband to come home and cook for her. You don't. You cooking for the standing stuffer.
Why? Well, honestly, though, I'm a housewife. My husband works. I stay home and do my podcast to take care of the kids. Why is that? Why when you embody the true essence of a woman, which is taking care of your house, making sure your kids are taken care of, and you know, first of all, making sure you cultivate a relationship with your spouse, your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we looked at as less than? Because I've seen so many. You're a slave. Oh, you do this. Oh, you let him rule you. It's not ruling. It's respect.
You know the famous 3 words, Sony. What's the
What?
famous 3 words?
I don't know. You gotta tell me.
I'm gonna say the first word. You can finish. Misery.
Oh, loves company.
That's why. They
Makes sense.
miserable. They miserable. You get to sit there with your Keep America Great hat on, sitting in that chair. I don't know how much it costs, but whatever, 200-300, whatever, and laugh and snickle and giggle, and don't worry about have a worry in the world.
Yeah.
And they run around here smoking, doing hair, babysitting, selling weed. They mad. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah, they mad.
Whatever, you can do it. Just be a woman. Just it's okay to be feminine. I like being feminine. Shoot.
Be a woman and be quiet. Don't you
Yeah.
run around the house screaming at me. I can't do it.
It's stress. Number one turnoff for men is stress. I learned that from my husband. Number one turnoff for women is inconsistency. When you have both of those bumping heads, you're gonna have inconsistency and you're gonna have stress.
Yeah.
I even said this on one podcast. Some women need to know when to shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. I had to learn that. Stop talking so much. Stop being so defensive. Stop being ready to defend yourself at every cost because we're emotional, which is why we shouldn't be presidents. This is why. You're seeing it. If you look at the world, this is exactly why a woman should never be in power. We are here because of feminism.
Yeah.
You don't want a woman running this country.
And,
everybody needs to be scared.
And the beta males.
Yes, but they women.
But that's feminism. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. I'm just gonna start calling them women because they act just like women.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. Super duper.
He said, "Stop trying to be right." Look, women go through that. I know we do, man. Just I can't even say take it easy because I don't want people to take it easy on women. I think women need tough love. I think we haven't gotten enough of it. You know, I feel like I'm the exception to some rules because I'm fairly calm until you get me mad. And when I'm mad, that's it. I don't want to hear nothing.
Because
I
you
don't
get
want
what? Because you get what?
emotional.
Right. Okay. Right.
Emotional.
Yeah. Because you are a
woman.
yeah.
She said, I'm a female that I don't want a woman president. Get her on her cycle. Look, see, you're a woman that is. Look, you are a woman that is a part of reality. There are women that will not admit that about themselves. You are emotional, okay, and it's all right. That's what we are.
Yeah. And it's okay. That's right. It is okay.
I'm chill until you make me mad, but I can have a conversation. You want to talk? I can have that. Now, there are points where I'm like, okay, I need to exit this conversation because it's not going to go anywhere. Number one, I'm not listening to what you're saying because I'm mad. So let's just stop talking. We can pick it back up when I've calmed down.
I'm over here on fire. I can't listen to you right now.
You can't.
All
I be trying so hard. I'm trying so hard.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, they listen to the fire.
You know what it is? This is just me when I'm mad. So my husband is Sark. You met my husband. My husband is he's the alpha. That's it.
Man, but he's smooth though.
He is.
He like
one day something was happening and I'm like back here, I'm upset. And he just opened the door. He said, look, and Casey was on the call with me. Put out a statement. Stop talking about it. However they feel is what they feel. That ain't your problem. I couldn't even want to talk back. Not even talk back, but want to just be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh. I just had to be like, all right. You're right.
Yeah.
That's in my opinion. He is like, look. He didn't say this to me, but I knew what he was saying when he said it. You need to chill out.
Right. Because you're gonna
do what you're gonna do. Exactly.
You're gonna come in the room trying to talk crazy to me.
Cause you mad at these people on the internet. Chill out.
You mad at the internet thugs. They crack me up, boy.
Invite us. What are we talking about? It depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about something productive, I'm there. I've turned a lot of people down because a lot of this stuff that people do is for clout. And I'm not about to be a part of your clout chase. So good luck. You have to message me.
Yeah, hit us up, man. Patriot Posse. Let's get down, man.
You called her out.
Who got called out?
She called Kamala Harris out. She said, I, for one, I would never be able to bust out laughing about the border crisis.
What's wrong with the woman?
She's crazy. She's a woman.
Oh man. She
got a hole.
It's getting bad.
It is.
It's so much to talk about. And I know you gotta go to the doctor, but it's too much. It's golly, man.
Look, I'll come on your show. You can come on mine. We can bounce back and forth talking about these topics. I think it needs to be talked about.
My computer is coming early. It'll be here. I think my wife told me Wednesday.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm getting on there. I'm gonna talk for about 10 hours. I haven't froze up yet. Ain't that crazy?
Nice.
If I was on my show, it'd been frozen, but it'd be here, and that should. Now, if it don't work now, then I know something really ain't right, because this all to fix. It's 32 gigs. You know who hooked me up? Casey. He ran it all down to me, broke it down. He cold.
Nice. Yeah, I love Casey.
He the man. So he helped me figure out what the real problem was, and
was it the RAM, the memory?
Yeah, that's what it comes down.
I knew it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at a few more comments and then I'm gonna hop off. I got a question. Why do women fight for no reason? You want to know why? Because a lot of times we create situations in our head that's not reality. Like, my husband might say something to me, and for me, it might be like, you're rude as hell. Like, why would you say that? But for him, He's like, yo, I'm just playing. I wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't trying to offend you. You have to be able to accept that. If he said he's not trying to offend you, okay, and move on. But some women are like, nah, bro, yes, you did. Yes, you were. You need to admit it because you want to be right. That's the best way I can sum it up for you. That's why you want to be right.
Oh man.
Hey, did everybody catch on to my joke? I wonder if anybody caught on to my joke that I posted. I said Trump will be back on Thursday.
Well, never mind. I tell you when we get in the room what I thought.
What's Thursday though?
April Fools. I said, Sony got some good pot over there. Sony got some good. Look like she been smoking pot.
You caught on to it? Okay, good.
It took me a minute. It took me a minute.
People are still in my comment section like, get off. What did it say? She must have gotten this from her Telegram intel. And they can't. I'm being sarcastic. Clearly, I know Thursday is April Fool's.
I was like, first she was telling people to stop saying that stuff. Now she what? Wait, what? I said, oh, she got me.
It was fun. It was fun. People are still mad at me. There's somebody that wrote me and they're like, that was not funny. You should not joke like that.
Hey, people take that stuff serious. But man,
Trump is gone. Man. Hopefully he'll be back in 24, depending on how y'all vote in 22. We'll see.
Yeah, if you vote.
And they need to. Stop whining about this election. Hey, Arizona is rolling back on them laws. You know, all the stuff that they wanted to hide?
Yeah.
Maricopa County, it's all coming out.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait to see how this plays out.
Uh-oh. You know, a lot of like, well, Florida been on a game.
Yeah.
Florida, I might have to move.
He said I have to move.
Guess what, Suni? Guess what? Guess what's happening? So
what?
A note. See, my brother live in Florida, and so my mother moved to Florida so he can take care of her. So I'm going to Florida, and I get to go fishing. I'm getting on a boat, and I'm going live. I'm getting it on.
You going deep sea or off the pier?
I'm black.
Let me get off here. He said I'm black.
No offense, white people. I'm black. I'm not deep seeing.
That's the best way to fish. Listen, you throw it in there, right? You let it trail behind the boat. As soon as you feel like a fish catch, it's like, I'm telling you, it's an adrenaline rush.
Oh, when you said deep sea, you see, I'm black. I thought you meant go in the water.
No, on the boat.
Oh yeah. I'm deep sea. Yeah, deep sea.
Okay,
deep
good.
Sea. Yeah, deep sea.
Let me know what you catch. Shoot, I love fishing.
Yeah, you gonna see it because I'm gonna go live.
You gonna go live? Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go live and have a ball. This is something I've been wanting to do for years.
I can't wait to be able to go back on the water. It's been cold. We ain't be able to do stuff.
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna put a winter coat on. I'm gone. It's on.
Look, I'm black in that area. Yeah. I don't like being cold. I'm good. It's cold. I'm gonna have a sweatshirt on. I might have some pants underneath my sweatpants.
Yeah, I'm gonna get nice. Well, I got enough. I got some thermals on already. I'm gonna get rid of them though. They going away. They dropping soon. They dropping. Yeah.
Let me get off here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll have Corey back and we'll talk more about these different situations that's going on. Whoever is watching the George Floyd case, keep me informed because I refuse to watch it. I honestly don't want to watch it.
I don't either.
I don't want to watch it. I hope that Minneapolis, Minnesota, I hope y'all don't tear shit up, but I think you are, and I haven't been wrong about a lot of things. Okay. And when I am wrong, I come back and say I got it wrong. But I ain't wrong about this. They're gonna tear shit up.
Regardless. Whether they're happy or bad. Peace.
Damn, I messed it up. I'm sorry.